melee of 4 or 5 players right in front of the bench, trying to get the puck past that blue line. Nigaman now has it. He chips it back up to Roberts. Roberts tries to cross it to Hall. Misplayed by the Eagles player, but Hall overskated it. Puck gets dumped back in around behind the Rebels net. Cook picks it up. Cook cross ice. Nobody's there. It looks like it's going to be an icing call. So icing at 15-14. Usually try to have that winger having a crossing pass on the exit from our zone, but they were in the middle of a line change. So this face-off will be to the left of Cyberlick. And Austin Gasper is out there now with Andrew Bryant. Logan Jaden's out there on defense now. And Asher Jones is the other winger. And Hudson Snyder's the other defenseman. Jaden tries to push it around back of the net, but it's a little thick. Now he gets it again, pushes it up to Bryant. Bryant clears his zone, coming up the right side. Bryant tries to chip it in off the Eagles stick, but he can't clear it. Bryant still on the forecheck, chips it up. Jones is there. No call as the Eagles player goes down. Good job by Jaden to keep it in the zone. Eagles carried up their left side. Ty Merriman's out there now to try to meet them, causes the turnover. Oh man, big hit, center ice. Tice Parent, welcome back. Tice takes a big hit at center ice, and then Carter also takes a hit at center ice. Noco, well, I guess that's what we'll call them, or the Bears, lose the puck as Merriman clears it, dumps it in left side. Short shifts for the Rebels starting off here. Henry's back out there. The first line's back out. Henry, Roberts, Hall. Ooh, Henry takes kind of a weird fall. Looks like he's okay. Nigaman giving it chase now against the Eagles. Eagles cut it in. The puck slides right by the mouth of the goal. No harm, no foul. Eagles pick it up at center ice, trying to get it back in. Bumped by Hall. Eagles now trying again up the right side in front of the Eagles bench, bringing it in. Shot. Cyberlick save, covers it up. So 13-27. This face-off will be to Cyberlick's left. Henry's taking the face-off. Henry wins the face-off. Nigaman collects it in the corner back to his battery mate and Cook. Cook up to Hall. Hall cross ice to Roberts. Roberts carries it through center ice. Henry follows behind and Roberts puts the puck on and the Eagles goalie covers up. So we'll get our first offensive face-off for the Rebels. This will be to the right of the Eagles goaltender. They're going to have Gasper taking the face-off with Jones on his left and Bryant on his right. Cook and Nigaman still out there on D. Gasper wins the face-off. Jones circles it around the back of the net. Eagles trying to clear it up the right side. They do clear the zone. Nigaman has it, pushes it cross ice back into the Rebels offensive zone. The speedy Austin Gasper chasing it down. Eagles clear the zone again into their offensive zone now. Bryant trying to keep it out, pushes it up to Gasper. Gasper to Jones. Jones chips it in and gives it chase on the forecheck. Eagles take it back up left side, just out the outstretched stick of Bryant, goes all the way into the Rebels defensive zone. Cook back to Nigaman, up to Parent, just out of his reach. Eagles try to push it back down. Good job by Cook with his footwork. So back and forth, blue line to blue line. Now the Eagles bring it into the offensive zone. Nice hit by Nigaman to separate the man from the puck. Eagles now collect it in the neutral zone. Eagles dump it around left side, goes around back behind the net. Trying to get it to, well, Carter. Carter's giving it chase. It's not going to make it to the goal line, so icing is waved off. Eagles collect it behind their own net. It's now cut over at their left side. Snyder tries to hold it in, but can't. Eagles bring it up left side around Jaden. Shot, saved by Noah. So Cyberlick on the save. Big 2 saves so far for Cyberlick. He's actually probably had 3 or 4, but 2 big ones. Eagles dump it in left side, trickles behind the net. Jaden picks it up for us. Jaden up to Carter. He taps it through to get it in the neutral zone. Eagles chip it in again, wrap it around left to right behind the Rebels goal. Jaden has it for a second, but the Eagles collect it, try to backhand it in front, blocked. Eagles still have it from the dot, shot, save, Cyberlick. Jaden tries to push it the other way, right to left. Eagles have it in the corner. Eagles push it to the point. Can't handle it. Henry takes it out, centers it to Roberts. He taps it into the offensive zone and gives it chase. Eagles turn it right back around, but Ty Merriman's there. Merriman! Oh no, that's Hall. I take that back. Hayden Hall, nice interception, had a chance, but his legs were taken out from under him. Eagles coming up right side, shot. Waffle save by Cyberlick. Rebels trying to collect it on their right side to clear the zone. They push it across ice. Taken by the Eagles in the corner. Gasper's now out there with Jones and Hall on the forward line, or I should take it back. Roberts is still out there. So personnel all mixed up, trying to make changes. Jaden collects it right in front of his bench, pushes it up to Jones. Jones taps it into the offensive zone as the Rebels lines change. Now you've got Bryant, Nigaman, Cook out there with Gasper and Jones. Jones from the slot. Oh, shot, stick save by the Eagles. Eagles clear the zone. Nigaman's giving it chase, but he got an Eagle right on his back. He chips it around up to Jones, but intercepted by the Eagles. Eagles backhanded into the zone. Cook takes it, cross ice to Jones. Jones taps it into the offensive zone on the forecheck. Tice Parent's now out there at center. Cook pushes it up to the offensive zone for the Rebels. Eagles collect it, Merriman on the forecheck. Back and forth it goes. Merriman now has it at center ice, pushes it up to Carter. Carter dumps it into the corner for Parent. Parent gives it chase. Eagles push it around the back of their net, carry it up right side past their bench. Good head of steam. Blue line tripped him up a little bit. Nigaman collects it, gets checked by an Eagle. Puck comes out from behind the Rebels' goal. From the dot, save, Cyberlick, rebound, wide. And now Cyberlick covers it up. So barrage 2 or 3 shots right there by the Eagles. Cyberlick is on so far this game. He's made some pretty big saves. 8:51 left in the first period. This faceoff will be to Cyberlick's left. Eagles trying to get a garbage goal there, and Nigaman says, no, get away from my tender. So this face-off to the left of Noah. Crosby Henry's going to take it. Eagles win it, goes back to the point. Cross ice along the blue line, now gets dumped into the corner, just outside the circle. Shot goes way wide. Roberts is there to get it. Roberts pushes it up to Hall. Eagles collected at their own blue line, but Hall's on the forecheck. Stick lift, almost grabs it. Good hustle by Hall. Eagles clear their defensive zone, and Rebels push it right back in. Hall and Roberts on the forecheck being aggressive. Puck goes back around. Swing and a miss by the Eagles, but his teammate picks it up, carries it through. Nigaman's there to slow him down. Nigaman tying up the puck with Crosby and 2 Eagles players in the corner. Eagles break free for a second. Still fighting. I think Nigaman's going to get called for elbowing. So, in the melee of trying to get the puck, Ryan got a little excited, and I think he lifted his left elbow. So first power play of the game goes to the Eagles at 7:57 left in the first period. Nigaman sitting out 2 minutes. This face-off will be to the left of Cyberlick. So Rebels on the PK, 1 man down. They've got Bryant out there with Gasper, Jaden, and Snyder. Bryant clears the zone. Light touch, goes just wide of the goal. No icing is called. Eagles pick it up behind their own net. carry it up there left side. Bryant's there on the forecheck, tries to slow him down. The guy just dodges. Shot right from the slot. Noah Cyberlick save and then covers it up. So 24 seconds in on the power play. One shot by the Rebels so far. This face-off is going to be to the right of Cyberlick. Same personnel out there for the Rebels. Eagles win the face, but then good job by Gasper to jump in there and kind of force them to clear their own zone on offense. Bryant caught up far on the forecheck. Shot goes wide for the Eagles. Now it is in the Eagles' offensive zone. They're at the blue line. Cross ice. Forwards running hard to try to keep it going. Good save by Cyberlick and clear by the Rebels. 1:10 left in the power play for the Eagles. Eagles clear their own defensive zone, bring it into their offensive zone, looking on the left side, cuts it back to the point. The point is looking to take a shot. No, he passes it to the right. From the dot, cross ice. Eagles player can't handle it on the other dot. Goes into the corner. Eagles playing pass around the perimeter. 45 seconds left in the penalty. At the top of the key, so to say. They leave it. Pass to the right from the dot. Shot! Blocked by Cyberlick again. Cyberlick is in fuego today. Bryant tries to clear the puck. Oh, another save by Cyberlick. Eagles still have it. Shooting gallery going on, and the Rebels, oh, nice swing and a miss by the Eagles. Bryant taps it out so they can get some new personnel on. Gasper on the forecheck. 20 seconds left in the penalty against Nigaman. Eagles carry it back out of their defensive zone. And nobody touches it because they'd be offsides. Now they touch it, give everybody a breath with 9 seconds left in Ryan Nigaman's penalty. 6:06 left in the first period. This faceoff's going to be just in front of the Rebels bench, just outside of the Rebels defensive zone. You've got Hall and Crosby Henry on offense, and you've got Cook and Snyder on defense. The puck goes behind the net. Snyder picks it up for a second. Now he gets bumped by an Eagles player. Puck is loose. Eagles get there first in the corner. Looking. They try to center a good breakup by Roberts. The penalty is over now. Even strength, both teams. The Eagles chip it in, goes around the back of the net of the Rebels. Good body hit by Cook. Eagles to the point, take a shot. Noah sucks it right up, hits him in the gut, covers it up. 5:26 left. Cyberlick doing a great job today, making some big saves, keeping it honest for the Eagles. This faceoff will be to his left. Lots of faceoffs in the Rebels' defensive zone so far this game. Rebels win the faceoff. Jaden tries to clear it up to Roberts, but gets blocked and goes back behind the net. Henry's back there now with Jaden. Jaden still trying to get it up the left side and just can't. But now Henry chips it up to Hall. Hall to Roberts. Roberts taps it to go into the Rebels offensive zone as everybody, all line change for the Rebels. Eagles quickly clear the puck. Good job by Bryant to stick lift on the back check. Now Bryant's going to carry it out of his defensive zone. Going up the left side, he gets stick lift, still has control of the puck. Now he loses it just in front of the Eagles bench. Puck collected by Nigaman, chips it up to Austin Gasper. Gasper, oh boy, they called him. Bryant tried to anchor that foot to keep him onside, but he just couldn't. So, offsides, Rebels. Puck drop right outside the Rebels' offensive zone. Gasper will take it with Jones to his left, Bryant to his right. Cook and Nigaman on D. Eagles win that faceoff. They clear their defensive zone, try to pass it in the center, broken up by Jones. Eagles recollect at the blue line, take a shot, goes wide right. Jones there to pick it up. Nope. Eagles grab it. At the dot, looking to take a shot. Leg save by Cyberlick, goes back to the point for the Eagles. Eagles take a shot, stick save, and they try to, nice play, Cyberlick again. Cyberlick makes the save with the stick. It pops up. The no-co player grabbed it and tried to put it down, and Noah covered it up for us. So again, outstanding goaltender play by Noah Cyberlich so far this game. 4:05 left in the first period. Face off to his left. Eagles win, chip it back to the point. Shot from the point goes wide left. Ty Merriman goes to pick it up. Tries to clear the zone, doesn't quite get out. Eagles keep it in, goes into the corner. Cook's chasing it behind his own net. Cook looks up. Cook cross ice pass to Merriman. Merriman carries it up the right side into the Rebel zone, dumps it in around the boards. Carter on the forecheck with Merriman and Parent. Eagles clear the zone. Tice Parent chips it back in. Line change Rebels on the forwards. Number 19 for the Eagles takes it right in like he did a couple times this game. Shoots it wide right. No harm done. Eagles now have it in the neutral zone. They're going to try it again up the right side. Good old number 19 again. He tries to cut it in front this time. Takes a shot, but covered up by Cyberlich again. .313 left in the first period. Lots of offensive action by the Eagles, not so much by the Rebels. This faceoff will be to the left of Cyberlich. Henry on the faceoff. It goes to the Eagles though. From the point, they chip it in, gets blocked in front, goes into the corner. Now Hall tries to clear the zone. No, it goes to the defenseman at the point who takes a shot, saved by Cyberlich right in the chest. Pushes it aside. Rebels collect behind their net, try to go up right side. Hall has it now. Hall's looking up to Roberts, hits Robert in the back of the skate. So Eagles collect it, bring it back into the offensive zone. Now Roberts is going to pick it up on the left side. He centers it along the blue line to try to get it to Hall. Broken up. Eagles carry it back in left side. Doherty. Line change for the Eagles, so the Rebels clear the zone. Eagles recollect it, but pass backwards goes all the way into the corner. We're going to see a line change for the Rebels. Tice Parent on the forecheck forces a pass way right. Good job by Jaden to put on the brakes, grab the puck, pushes it up to Parent. Parent taps it in. Gasper's out there now. Gasper and Parent both out there with Bryant. Shot from just the top of their circle. Glove saved by Cyberlich with 2:03 left in the first period. So, Rebels shuffling the deck a little bit out there. You've got Parent, Gasper, and Bryant on the forward line now. Nigaman and Cook on D. Eagles collect it. Nope, they lose it. They have to reset at their own blue line. They shoot it up left side. They dump it in. Cook is there. Cook tries to push it up to Bryant. Nope, Eagles get it, but Gasper comes in and breaks that up. Eagles put on a break, centering pass. Shot goes off of Cyberlich, I think, if it didn't go wide. It's a good setup by the Eagles, but they couldn't convert. Parent now dumps it in. Goes around the boards. Line change for the Rebels. Eagles just at their own blue line do clear their zone. Henry's out there now with Merriman and Carter. Puck goes on net. Noah covers it up. It'll be a face-off with 1:17 left in the first period. So we're seeing all kinds of mixes of lines for the Rebels so far this game. After the face-off goes behind the net, Rebels collect it, bring it up the right side. Merriman tries to center it to Hall and then takes a hit. They're going to call him because that was far after the play, I think. So 96 for the Eagles, decides to take his frustration out on Merriman long after he passed the puck, and he's going to go to the sin bin to pay for it. So 1:06 left. The Rebels will be on their first power play of the game. So we're going to have Henry at center, Merriman to the right, Carter to the left, Snyder and Jaden at D. Puck goes into the corner after the face-off. Carter and Henry, they're now cross ice. Merriman's trying to get there. Jaden tries to keep it in, can't. Right in front of the Eagles bench, Jaden there, dumps it in, chases it himself into the corner. Good hustle by Jaden. Merriman's there now, spins the play around. Now Henry has it. Henry's trying to dangle through. Gets tied up. Merriman gets pushed against the glass behind the net. Henry's there to try to chip it out, goes into the corner. Roberts is there as well. Snyder with a shot, glove save. Probably the best scoring opportunity for the Rebels so far. Goalie looked a little bit screened, but caught it and was able to make the glove save low off of the Snyder shot from the point. So 29.8 seconds left in the period, 124 in the Rebels power play. Gasper's going to take the face-off with Roberts to his left and Hall to the right. So Coach AJ really mixing up the lines today. Now the Eagles got a lucky bounce. They got it inside their offensive zone. Take a shot, goes way right. No harm at all on that one. Hall collects it, 12 seconds left. Rebels still on the power play, goes cross ice, bounces off the boards, and goes wide of the net. So it's going to be icing on Rebels. They're going to bring it all the way back in front of Cyberlick. So Coach AJ trying to find that offensive punch for the Rebels, mixing up the forward lines quite a bit. This faceoff will be to the right of Cyberlick. Eagles win the faceoff. They pull it back to their blue line, dump it in deep, goes wide left of the goal. So after 1-0-0, Rebels hanging tight thanks to the outstanding play of goalie Noah Cyberlick. Gosh, I don't know how many saves he probably had that period. I'm going to guess close to 15 to 20. That might be a little bit high, but not too much. So as we start off, the teams will switch sides. So your Rebels in the white jerseys are going to go right to left, while Eagles are going left to right. Still have 54 seconds left in that power play, so it'd be nice to get an offensive punch coming right out of the break. If we can win a face-off and get some shots down there. So the Eagles do a nice job of passing the puck around. Nice, crisp, fast passes. Pretty good skaters, pretty quick at moving the puck as well. 19 and 17 for them to seem to be, really good at bringing the puck into the offensive zone, and 17 kind of manages things from the point when he's out there. So as the Rebels come back out, we're going to go back to what we started the game with in terms of the offensive line, with Henry at center, Roberts and Hall at the wings. You've got Cook on defense along with Nigaman, and then of course the brick wall Noah Cyberlick in goal. So same team, same players we started with at the beginning of the game. All right, Rebels, 54 seconds on the power play, 5-on-4. Henry wins the draw, goes to Roberts briefly, but nobody gets control of it. Now the Eagles do. Whoa, put it into their offensive end. Cover up, Cyberlick with the save and cover up. Nigaman fell down, which allowed them to get a nice shot, kind of a breakaway on goal. Noah shut it down again. Now the puck is behind the Rebels net. Henry's going to pick it up. He's looking. He carries up, centers it up to Hall. Hall's carrying it through the neutral zone into the offensive zone for the Rebels. Tries to cut it back, loses it. Gets cleared out to Nigaman, who then gets it taken from him by an Eagle. Eagle shot goes wide. 13 seconds left in the power play, but it doesn't look like one for the Rebels. Eagles again, 1-on-5, are controlling the puck. They dump it in deep. It's going to expire their penalty, so good PK by the Eagles. They're back at full strength. Now they're carrying it up the right side. Take a shot right from the goal line, blocked by Cyberlick, or deflected, I should say. Eagles again passing it around. Rebels look flat-footed. Rebels clear the zone briefly. Eagles pick it up. No pop in the step for the Rebels. Eagles carrying it back in. They look supersonic. Shot saved by Cyberlick. Cleared by Nigaman. Roberts then tries to clear, intercepted by the Eagles. Eagles take a shot, broken up in front by Nigaman. Roberts tries to clear again, stopped at the blue line. Shot. Cyberlick stops it with the stick and then covers it up. So, 14:21 left in the second period, 0-0. Oh, there's the shots on goal. I didn't even notice that. So, 22 shots on goal for the Eagles to 3 by the Rebels. Hence why Coach AJ's been trying to stir up the front lines there. So the puck is in the Eagles' offensive zone, as it's been most of the game. Eagles have it to the point. They can't keep it in. They're going to have to recollect in the neutral zone. Eagles collect it again, neutral zone. They push it in, just dump it around, circles around the back of the net. Logan sends it back from where it came. Gasper's there, up to Bryant. Bryant tries to chip it up. Jones on the chase. Eagles put on the brace. Jones breaks that up a little bit. Snyder keeps it in. Eagles pick it back up deep in their own end. And they clear the zone. They bring it in right at the slot. Shot, leg save by Cyberlick. There it is, 17 and 19 carry the puck in, a lot like McKinnon does for the Avs. Eagles pass it up to the offensive blue line. It gets tapped in. Jaden picks it up, puts on the brakes, tries to go up the left side. Still has it. Got broken up. Rebels clear. So now the Eagles have it in their zone. 12:58 left in the second period. They clear it up to the blue line right in front of the Rebels bench. We can't get control of it because Merriman was in deep trying to get back on side, and the puck just switched hands too fast. So I wasn't too far off when I said it was 15 to 20 shots after the first period for Cyberlick. They're at 23 right now, so I've got to say it was really close to that 20 mark at the end of the first period. Face off in front of the Rebels bench. The Eagles win that. They collect it, they clear it, but it goes right to the Rebels. Rebels now pass it back and forth between their defenders. Merriman has it up the right side, chips it up to Carter, and I guess that was, Merriman took a fall, but he's up and looks like he's okay. Eagles have it from their own blue line. Now they're carrying up 57's another speedy guy. Takes a shot, goes wide left. Eagles still have it in the corner. Centering pass. Oh my gosh. How did Noah save it? Cyberlick standing on his head. I mean, it was a beautiful play. Pass to the corner. The guy broke right to the slot. Pass right on the doorstep. Quick shot. And Cyberlick saves it again. 24 saves so far for Cyberlick. 12:15 left. Face-off won by the Rebels. Hall pushes it back behind the net to Nigaman. Nigaman back to Hall. Hall's on the right side. Guys are going the wrong direction. Goodness gracious. Let's go. Henry's looking up. Henry's trying to clear the puck. He shoots it up to Roberts. Roberts carries it out up to Hall. Hall in the center. Hall through the blue line. He gets stood up. Puck in the corner. Hall puts a body on him to complete the play. Eagles clear it. Now they're coming up the left side looking. They just dump it in. That takes a weird bounce off the boards towards the goal, but still on the back. Eagles in the corner. They possess it. Still have it. Broken up there by Nigaman. Nigaman takes a light hit. Goes up to Hall. Hall can't get control. He's fighting two Eagles along with Henry. Henry to Roberts. Roberts back to Henry. Henry in front of his own bench. Tries to chip it ahead of himself. Pushed aside with the stick by the Eagles goalie. 11:06 left in the second period. Puck's in the Rebels defensive zone. Now they kick it back out. Oh, look at this. The speedy Austin Gasper gets it on the corner, takes a shot. Score! Woohoo! What a break for the Rebels. Puck was bouncing around. Nobody really had control. Rebels kind of settle it down in their own end. Gasper comes on with the line change right at his own offensive blue line. Great pass. Cuts it down, takes a shot, and scores. So The fourth shot by the Rebels goes in. The Rebels take the lead 1-0. What a nice break. All right, Eagles coming back, bringing it into the offensive zone. Number 91 slices and dice, and then the shot. Goal goes off its moorings. Bodies all over the place. Cyberlick down on his knees. So several bodies piled up there. Looks like Snyder and an Eagles player crashed into the net with Cyberlick right there as the puck was being shot. So Cyberlick standing up. Looks like he's trying to skate it off. We all know Noah is very tough. Coach AJ checking him out, making sure he's okay. Yep, good job. So Cyberlick's going to stay in the game, shaking it off, adjusting the pads a bit, getting himself resettled. 10:41 left in the second period. This face-off is going to be to the right of Cyberlick after the locomotive crash into the net. Gasper wins but pushes it ahead, goes to the point, shot, gets blocked by Cyberlick in front. Oh, big hit by the Eagles. Looks like against Gasper. Eagles still have it, top of the circle shot. Noah steers it aside with the leg. Another shot from the point. Noah covers it up again. Cyberlick, unbelievable today. Jones says, stay away from my guy. Oh, 27 saves for Cyberlick with 10:21 left in the second period. Rebels convert 1 for 4 on their shots with the nice breakaway goal by Austin Gasper. This face-off's going to be to the right of Cyberlick. Center Crosby Henry's going to take the face. They're sending Henry out though and putting Carter in. Carter on the face-off. Carter pushes it back from the point. Shot blocked the first time by Cyberlick. A big melee in front. Gets cleared. Good job by the Rebels to get it out of there. Henry's now carrying it up the right side. He's got Carter in the middle. Puck gets deflected. Eagles carry it out. Now they push it up through the neutral zone. Now they're in their offensive zone. Eagles into the corner. Cook is there. Cook took a hit, spun him around. Now the Eagles have control of it. They push it back to the point in front of their own bench and they dump it back in behind the net. They have somebody there to try to collect it. So 2 Rebels are there. Henry comes away with it, tips off of, I guess that was Merriman. Now the puck is back in the Rebel zone. Cook clears it around, touches Merriman's stick along the right side, but they cannot clear the zone. Cook back there again, playing hard D. Centering pass, too much, goes through, top of the circle, passes it cross ice. This is a clear shot. Oh, blocked. I think maybe his own guy blocked that one if Noah didn't. I think they gave him credit. So 29 saves for Cyberlick, 9 minutes left. Eagles dump it into their offensive zone. Cook is there, pushes it back up the boards. Carter on the forecheck, puck goes wide left. Hall trying to pick it up. Hall takes the body into the boards. Good job by Hall, hustling up, pushing the, oh man, there's a retaliatory slash against Hall, not called, letting the boys play. So Hall's bringing it up. He takes a shot, goes wide left, off the backboards as the Rebels are making a line change. Eagles collect it behind the net, shoot it up there, left side, caught. Now they're carrying it into their offensive zone. Speedy number 57 tries to nutmeg Nigaman. Nigaman doesn't take the bait. Gets pushed out by Hall to clear the zone. Eagles recollecting it at their own blue line right now. Rebels seem to have a little bit more spring in their step all of a sudden. Nice to see. Jaden's there in the corner. Eagles still have it in their offensive zone. Gasper's out there now also. Nigaman collects it behind his net, chips it up, and way too far. We're going to see an icing call. So, sorry, the lines are getting changed up. It's hard for me to keep track of who's out there. We've got Austin Gasper and, well, either Austin or Tice. Either one of them could play center, so, but they're both out there at the same time. Hudson Snyder gives Noah an attaboy. Doing a great job. And now you got Bryant out there. So you got Gasper, Bryant. Oh, Bryant gets it at the blue line. He's carrying it up the right side, trying to get some numbers. He dumps it into the corner. Gasper's there on the chase. Now Parent on the left side. Parent dumps it back down. Gasper's down there. Gasper still has it. He's going to push it to the point to Snyder. Huddy takes it, pushes it down the right boards. Huddy again keeps it in. They clear the zone, but Jaden's there to push it back in. Now Bryant on the forecheck with Gasper. Gasper now picks it up in the corners. Nobody in the front of the net, though. Gasper on the backhand. He gets pushed down. Eagles I thought they cleared the zone, but great play by Snyder to keep it in. He dumps it back in behind the net. Now Eagles collect, bringing up their left side. Good stop by Jaden. The D is playing very well this game. Puck goes into the Rebels defensive zone. Jaden picks it up. He's got time. The line change by the Eagles. Trying to make a quick change or a quick pass to Jones on the right side. He makes the pass, but it goes off Jones's blade. Almost goes out of play. But Jones on the forecheck trying to recover. Jaden back there. So it sounds like there was a hit after the play. I didn't see it.
Good job, Richard!
Just offsides.
So it's just an offside. There's no penalty. This is going to be a puck drop right outside of the Rebels defensive zone, right in front of the Eagles bench.
Keep it up, Bauer!
Oh, they're waiting for the puck to come back in. So you've got Carter out there with Merriman and Henry, and then you've got Nigaman and Cook on defense. So the Eagles win the face-off. They collect it at the center line. They dump it into the corner. Nigaman's giving it chase along with number 91 for the Eagles, one of their better players. Henry's giving him the business behind the net. Eagles come free, pass the puck up to the top of the circle, back and forth from the circle to the corner, now behind the net. Eagles centering pass broken up once and twice. Merriman now carrying the puck out, centers it to Carter. Carter takes a shot, goes wide right, more of a dumping in as he's going off the ice. Line change, Rebels. Puck gets cleared up the right side, barely touched, so nope, it did not get touched. So we're going to see an icing, which is going to bring it back to the Rebels' offensive zone with 6:04 left in the second period. Rebels getting outshot 29-4, but the big stat is the 1-0 goal lead by the Rebels. And you can feel a little bit of momentum, like Rebels are picking up the pace maybe a little bit, and Noco's getting a little bit sloppy. So this face-off to the right, Gasper wins it, stuck in the skates for Nigaman. He passes it over to Cook. Cook takes a shot, deflected by Hall, I think that was. So now you've got Caden Hall out there with Austin Gasper and Tice Parent, which is a new forward line mix. We're going to switch sides on the face-off now. This will be to the left of the Eagles goalie, Gasper on the face-off. And nobody gets it clean. Still not quite controlled. Now the Eagles do clear the zone. They're going up the left side. And Rebels catch up. Rebels are now trying to clear their defensive zone. Hall's looking up. He sees Parent. Gets it to Parent right at center ice. Parent taps it into the offensive zone, but Eagles now take it back the other way. Eagles right side gets broken up, runs into a lineman. Lots of bodies bounce around on that right side. Rebels try to clear the puck up the right side, but it gets stopped at the boards by the Eagles. Now it gets pushed ahead. Hall giving it chase. Hall and Gasper goes in behind the goal line. They chip it around the boards, comes up their right side. 5:13 left in the second. Rebels stand them up again just inside their defensive zone. Good defensive play by the Rebels right now. Jones to Henry. Henry dumps it in cross ice into the corner. No icing because he was inside the red line. Chipped into the defensive zone for the Rebels. They collect it, clear the zone. Jones is out there with Henry and Bryant now on the offensive zone. Oh, shot, waffle save by Cyberlich. Cook collects it, tries to clear it. Too many men on the ice, maybe? Yes, too many men on the ice. The guy that stopped the puck on the clear just jumped over the boards. So we're going to have a power play for the Rebels at 4:40 left in the second period. the face-off will come all the way down to the Rebels' offensive zone to the left of the Eagles player. So Henry's going to take the face-off with Bryant to his right and Jones to his left. You got Jaden and Snyder on defense. Big opportunity for the Rebels right here. Crosby wins the face-off, goes to Bryant, gets deflected, goes to the point. Snyder takes a shot, but it gets deflected. Snyder again from the point. He keeps it in. Good job by Huddy. Now the Eagles have it, trying to push it up the other side. Jones there, puts a shot on, leg save the last second. Henry fiddles and diddles. Bryant back to the top of the circle. Jaden's going to take a shot. Oh, man, deflected out of play. Very nice puck movement by all the Rebels out there right now. Very good teamwork. Way to keep it in, Huddy. Nice work behind the net by Henry and Bryant. Jones making some forced errors on the Eagles. And then Jaden had a really nice opportunity. Very pretty. We'll see how it goes again. Face off to the right of the Eagles goalie. I don't know what happened right there. Do-over, as they would say, on the playground. Bryant takes the face-off. He wins it to Jaden. Top of the circle, looking, takes a shot, goes wide, goes back to the point. Jaden collects it again. Jaden's trying to say, linemen, get out of the way. Now Huddy has the puck right at the dot, takes a shot. Puck is bouncing around. Some life in the Rebels' legs and sticks right now. Eagles now carrying it up the right side. They try to clear the zone. The linesmen are just in the way everywhere. Jones now on the forecheck. Gosh, I've never seen so many interferences by the linesman. Bryant gets it, chips it over to Henry. He's giving it chase right in front of the penalty box. Snyder's there to help him out, pushes it in. Jones on the forecheck. Eagles clear the zone, but picked up by Jaden. Jaden now up the left side, blocked. Jaden and the Eagles player fighting for it. Now the referee's in the way. Need some agility training for the officials in this game. Still, nobody really has control of it. Bounce around neutral zone. Henry says, I'm just going to slap it down the ice into the corner. Bounces off right at the goalie, who steers it aside for the Eagles. Line change for the Rebels. Cook now has it. Or Cook is playing defense against the Eagle. Eagles center it, blocked by Jaden. Good job by the defense. 1-2 punch, Cook and Jaden. Eagles have it. They ship it back to the point. Doherty, swing and a miss. He clears the zone on his own. Now he's carrying it in right side. He still has the puck. He's going to take a shot. Blocked by Cyberlick. 30 saves to Cyberlick. Big hit by the Eagles on Gasper, it looks like. Eagles still have it. Now Cook's trying to get a hit. Cook has the puck and clears the zone. Eagles are going to have to play it with 2:20 left. Eagles turn it around quickly. Top of the circle. Good D by Cook. Shuts him down. Right in front. Eagles players can't get it, but now they do it the blue line looking. They shoot it into the corner. They're looking for that quick give and go. The pass goes back through both defensive players at the blue line. 2 minutes left in the second period. Eagles bringing it up right side. Nigaman at the blue line stops it initially. Backhand goes wide for the Eagles. Looks like a good scoring opportunity, but I think it was deceiving from this vantage point. Nigaman's going to collect the puck, try to get it up to Parent. Parent tries to get it out of the zone, stopped at the blue line by the Eagles. Goes back deep, Nigaman collects. Nigaman tries to go up right side to Hall. Puck goes in the air. Eagles player has to catch it, put it in his stick. Gets deflected by Parent on the forecheck. Now again, shot steered aside by Cyberlick. Seems to be a long shift for everybody out there. 1:15 left in the second period. Shot saved by Cyberlick. No goal for you. 33 saves by Cyberlick. Guy's playing on his head today. I gotta say, the defense is still playing pretty well. And the second period has definitely been good for the Rebels. 1:11 left. We want to try to keep the momentum. Get the puck out of the zone here. Face off to the right of Cyberlick. Goes to the point. Shot. Blocked once. Stopped again. Cyberlick with two big saves right there. The guy right on the doorstep poking away, but They cannot convert. Eagles still have the puck, though. Now Bryant clears the zone. Bryant going up right side, 55 seconds left. Gets broken up, but then Henry's there. Henry and Bryant try not to run into each other. Eagles collected at their own blue line, coming up the right side, 45 seconds left. Let's get through these 40 seconds, guys. Center, oh, hits the post. Shot from the goal line, now broken up, blocked by Crosby Henry. Jones now has it on the left side. Jones is going to carry it out, 30 seconds left. Jones looking, takes a shot, just right on net. Stick save by the Eagles. Eagles bring it up right side, Rebels in a line change. Nigaman's there, trying to slow things down. Shot, shoot! That's what we didn't want to have happen with 16.7 seconds left. Rebels get caught on the line change. Guy comes down, puts on the brakes, tees it up, and scores. On the 35th shot of the game for the Eagles, it goes in. Maybe I jinxed us on that one. Rebels have had a tendency of letting goals in at the end of a period. I was hoping that wouldn't happen with some good momentum shift by the Rebels. 11 seconds, 10 seconds left in the second period. Puck right side, Jaden pushes it out of the defensive zone, goes back in, it's rolling. Snyder picks it up as the period expires. So, aside from the shot at 16.7 seconds, the Rebels actually had a really good second period, which is somewhat unconventional for them. We often see kind of a lull in the second period for the Rebels, but no, I think they picked up the pace, and maybe, a lot of it could be with the different personnel changes that Coach AJ is doing on the front lines. Cyberlick playing out of his mind, 34 saves on 35 shots. The defense is doing pretty well. It's a shooting gallery down there in the Rebels' defensive end. Nine shots on goal by the Rebels now, so they got one more shot than they did in the first period when they had 4 shots. But they need to keep shooting. And if not by the play of Cyberlick, this game could easily be 6-1. So, tied up. This is probably the closest the Rebels have played the Eagles all season. So, 1-1 going into the third period to kick things off. So now we've switched sides again. The Rebels are going to be going left to right in the white jerseys again, as usual. And you've got the Eagles going right to left in their blue jerseys. So for the start of the third, you're going to have Tice Parent at center, Ty Merriman at the right wing, and I think that's Carter on the left wing. Yes, it is. And you've got Snyder and Jaden out there as the defensive battery. The Eagles get the face-off. They bring it in right away, take a shot. It goes wide right. Goes all the way around, out of the zone. They collect it. Eagles do it, their own blue line. They backhand it into the zone. Snyder's there to tie things up. Parent now takes it. Parent takes it behind the net. He's looking, still dangling, pushes it up to Merriman, who pushes it up to Carter. Carter dumps it in, line change Rebels as the Eagles collect it behind their own net. Eagles bring it up left side, forecheck by Henry, and then a nice hit by Hall. Snyder now pushes it up to Hall. Hall backhands it to Roberts, but it goes past him. Eagles bring it in, shot from the top of the circle, leg save, Cyberlick, second save. Oh my gosh, Cyberlick all over the place. Brick wall. Eagles again, shot, goes wide left. Puck goes all the way down from the shot, all the way back around the boards behind their own net. The Eagles collect it. Roberts and Hall on the forecheck, steal the puck, keep it in. Now Henry's on there as we see a line change for the Rebels. Henry, looked like he was going to pass it to Hall. Hall was open. Eagles on some mode of a line change as well. Hall breaking it up, good forecheck by the Rebels. Goes back to Cook. Cook cross ice to Henry, who pushes it in. Jones on the forecheck now. Jones trying to control the puck while he gets some teammates out there to help him. Eagles clear the zone up the left side. They wave off the icing, so Nigaman has to run after it. Eagles get there, try to center, broken up by Gasper. Gasper chips it around to Jones. Jones looks at Bryant. Bryant has it, center ice. He can't get a handle on it. Now the Eagles turn it the other direction, broken up by Gasper. Gasper puts on the brakes, takes a big hit. Now Bryant has it, and Bryant gets hit. Puck is loose and is going behind the net. Cook and Nigaman trying to talk to see who's going to go get it. Up to Jones. Jones tries to center it, bounces it off Gasper's leg. Eagles have it. Shot deflected off of one of the defenders for the Rebels. Jones tries to clear the zone, can't. Bryant at the point, dumped in by the Eagles. Nigaman's there, nice body check. Gasper now is carrying it up the left side to Jones. Jones centering past Bryant. The Rebels are going to have a line change. The Eagles pick it up right away. They chip it into their offensive zone again. Good job by Nigaman and Cook to stop that. Nigaman passes to Cook behind the net, but goes past him. Swing and a miss by the Eagles once, and a block right in front of the net by the Rebels D. Now Tice Parent clears his zone to Carter. And what are we going to see here? We're just going to see a face-off right at center ice. So you've got Tice Parent at center, Ty Merriman at right wing, and Elliot Carter at left wing. Carter on the forecheck. Ties it up at the blue line briefly. Eagles bring it into the offensive zone quickly. Oh my gosh, good stick work by the Eagles. They have it in the corner. Eagles seem to be picking up the pace with 12:43 left. Oh, shot right in front, blocked by Noah Cyberlick again. Shot again, pushed aside by Cyberlick. Oh my gosh, shots left and right. Cyberlick is going crazy, 40 shots now on him. Rebels trying to tie it up and slow the pace down. Stop the shooting gallery. Right at the point, Eagles have it. They're carrying it along the blue line. They cut it back. And right at the dot, back to the point. Along the blue line again. This Doherty, number 17, kind of runs things for him. Takes a shot, save, goes behind the net. Rebels take it now, clear the zone. They're just going to dump it. It's going to be icing. No, it's not going to get there. So they have to wave it off. It has to be played. It was fluttering to slow it down. Eagles clear their own zone, come through the neutral zone. Henry on the stick check. And it looks like the Rebels clear their defensive zone. Eagles recollect it at their own blue line. Now they're changing direction, going up the left side. Snyder's giving it chase. And they're going to call icing on that one. Whew. Lots of activity out here in the third period with 11:37 left. This will be the first real good offensive opportunity for the Rebels with a face-off to the left of the Eagles goaltender. You're going to have Crosby Henry out there taking the face-off. Cook now gets it off of Crosby's win. Cook dumps it down. Henry behind the net, looking, cuts it back. Tries to center it to Roberts. Roberts chips it in behind the net. Now Hall's on the forecheck. Eagles get there first, though. But they can't clear the zone. Roberts, well, they do now. Roberts and Hall get on the forecheck. Now Cook gets it, pushes it to Henry. Henry dumps it lightly into the corner. Roberts gives it chase. Eagles clear their zone right in front of their own bench. Broken up by Ryan Nigaman. Puck is now on the offensive side. Rebels look a little bit gassed. They're trying to get a line change out there. Eagles clear the puck right in front of the Rebels bench. Henry chips it off to Jones, has it broken up. Nigaman to Jones, broken up. Now the Eagles bring it in left side. Now Bryant tries to pass it to himself, goes up to Jones. Jones carries, shot on net, scooped up by the Eagles goaltender. So we're going to see another face-off in the Rebels offensive end. Rebels have 10 shots now in the game, so they've got one this period so far. They are getting outshot 4-1. 40 goals, or 40 shots, gets 10. So Gasper wins the face-off, pushes it deep. Bryant gets it behind the net to Jones, to Gasper! Shot, score! Austin Gasper with the second of the game. Gasper wins the faceoff, goes deep to Bryant. Bryant to Jones. Jones centering pass. Gasper puts it home. Puts the Rebels up 2-1. The speedy Austin Gasper strikes again. 10:23 left in the third period. The Rebels are going to keep the same lines out there. Rebels got to fire again. Fire in the belly. Eagles push it up, right side. Nigaman's there. Gives it to Gasper. Gasper tries to clear the zone. He does. Up to Bryant, but Bryant can't get there. Puck gets dumped into the Rebels' offensive zone, goes wide left of the goal. Eagles pick it back up. Shoot it up left side. They dangle through the neutral zone. Good job by Elliott Carter to block that. Now the Eagles dump it in. They're going to have a line change. Nigaman's going to collect. Looking to see Ty Merriman at the blue line, but there is a forechecker now for the Eagles. Now they get it up to Merriman. At our blue line, our defensive blue line, Merriman gets tied up. And the puck does get clear to the Rebels' defensive zone. Eagles bring it back in. They're on the right side. Cross-ice pass, nobody there. But the Eagles get to it first. Cook on D. Cook, good job staying on him. Errant pass goes center, but nobody's there. Now the Eagles have it. Take a shot. Blocked in front by Parent, I think that was. Merriman now on the right side. Dumps it into the corner. We're going to see a line change. So Cook's out there on defense along with Snyder right now. Hall, Roberts, Henry. Hall has to hold it to try to get Henry on sides, but not quite long enough. So offsides on the Rebels with 9:02 left in the game. Well, now they're going to have the... Why did they call the face-off down there? I don't know. I thought it was just offsides too, but now they bring it back all the way. Oh boy, good defensive play by Snyder. So the faceoff went into the Eagles' offensive zone, Rebels' defensive zone. Oh my gosh, good jump save by Snyder to block the puck. Rebels carry it out right side. Henry up to Roberts. Roberts taps it in, goes wide left. The goalie holds it for a second. Good step by Jaden, but now Eagles turn it back around. Hall is there to cover up for Jaden. Good job by Snyder to break it up right in front. Eagles are coming hard, 8:28 left. Rebels clear the zone, but Eagles collected at their own blue line. Chip it back in. Jaden's there. Jaden 1-on-2 Eagles. He gets tied up. There's going to be a high stick or something, or a hook. Jaden got tied up and spun around. It's going to be a hooking. And I think it's on the Eagle. Yes, looks like Eagles are going to go to the penalty box for a hooking penalty against Jaden to give the Rebels a power play. Let's go, Rebels. 8:17 left in the third period. 2-minute penalty against the Eagles. So Rebels will have a man advantage. You got Gasper taking the face-off with Bryant and Jones. Rebels win the face-off, push it deep, behind the goal line. Eagles try to clear it, and they do. It's going to be icing. So we're going to bring it back and do it all over again. 11 seconds off the clock. Same players. Mentioned the offensive players. On defense, you got Jaden and Snyder. This face-off will be to the right of the Eagles goaltender. Gasper having a great game, taking the face-off. Loose puck goes deep. Bryant on the forecheck. The puck goes behind the net. Eagles just try to clear it up the zone. Snyder's there to try to keep it in. Snyder's fighting for it. They clear the puck, but it goes right to Asher Jones. Jones cross ice to Gasper. Gasper's trying to carry it up left side. Has Bryant in the center too. Gasper dangles. Shot! Oh man, save and goes over the crossbar. Gasper had a good opportunity for a hat trick right there. Good job by Cook to keep the puck in as they try to clear it. Cook takes a shot right into the gut of the Eagles goalie. 1:15 left in the power play for the Rebels. 7:32 left in the game. Good flurry of activity offensive activity by the Rebels. They're up to 13 shots on goal now. So 4 in the first period, 5 in the second, and 4 already in the third. Good job by Tice Parent to win the faceoff. Takes a shot right away. Goalie saves it, but can't hold on to it. Good job by Merriman back there too. Everybody, Merriman, Carter, Parent, Cook. Cook over to Nigaman. Nigaman from the point takes a wrister, goes high, not on net. Parent keeps it, taps it into Merriman. Now Merriman takes it from Parent's efforts in the corner, goes to Cook at the blue line. Blue line pass across to Nigaman from the top of the circle, gets blocked in front. Eagles try to clear it out, but Brian Nigaman tries to keep it in long enough to get some numbers to help him out. Puck goes on. Cyberlick just steers it aside. 30 seconds left in the power play. Oh boy, Eagles have it now, carrying into their offensive zone. Number 19 takes a shot, goes high over the net. 20 seconds left in the power play. Eagles have it right past the goal. 14 seconds left in the power play. Eagles still have it in their offensive zone. It goes to the point. He's going to wrap it up and take a shot. Goes high. 5 seconds in the penalty. Eagles still have it in their offensive zone. They have it top of the circle. They're going to take a shot right into Noah's gut. And he covers up. So back to even strength. Both teams making some personnel changes. 5-on-5, 6:15 left in the period. This faceoff will be to Cyberlick's right in the Rebels' defensive zone.
Go Eagles! Go!
So Henry wins the faceoff. Rebels cannot clear, now they do. Eagles chase it down. Roberts on the forecheck. Eagles pass it up right side. Henry's there to break that up right in front of his team. Front of the bench. He and Roberts fighting for it in front of the Rebels bench. Now it goes deep. Nigaman trying to give it chase, fighting hard with the Eagles to get that puck. Puts it up the boards. Roberts is there, tries to center and blocks off an Eagles player to clear the zone. Hall on the forecheck now. Good job by Roberts to stand him up at the blue line. Eagles still have it now in their offensive zone. Shot goes wide right. Sorry about that. Tough to see. Puck comes out. Eagles collected at their own blue line. They're looking up, trying to push it up the right side, and it goes out of play. 5:26 left. Good guys up 2-1 with 5:26. Pretty exciting game for the Rebels. Playing the Eagles tough. This is the closest they've been in 5 games with them this year. Gasper at center, takes a face-off, wins it, drops it back to Jaden. Jaden tries to clear the zone, gets tied up. Gasper's there. Gasper gets pushed off the puck. Eagles collect it at center ice, and they dump it in deep, goes around the boards. Jaden is there to push it up to Gasper. Gasper tries to get it up, but gets intercepted, and now Snyder was fighting for it. It's at the point. Shot comes in. Blocked and deflected. Oh, man. Rebound shot goes off the pipe, as you could hear. Now the puck gets cleared. Eagles have it in the neutral zone, waiting for their guys to get onside. Now they dump it in deep. Rebels clearing the puck. Bryant's carrying it up the right side. He's going to just dump it in. Gasper gives it chase. Jones is out there also. Goes around the corner. Jones is going to get there first. Jones pushes it towards the net. Goes back around to the right side. Snyder's there to try to block it. Merriman's there to give him help. Eagles have it. Good forecheck by Merriman. Keeps it in the zone momentarily, but now the Eagles collect it as the Rebels get their men on the ice. Eagles have 4:15 left. Now Snyder, we're going to see a penalty, a trip. So tripping is going to get called, looks like on Merriman.
Go Eagles!
So Merriman going to the box to serve a 2-minute tripping penalty at 4:12 left in the third period. So the Eagles will go up, man advantage, with the face-off to the left of Cyberlick. Rebels adjusting personnel. I think you got Tice Parent out there and Caden Hall on offense. And you've got Cook and Nigaman on D. Nope. Now Hall's coming off and Carter's going back on. 4:12 left. Puck drop, goes into the corner. Nigaman gets it. Tries to pass it up the boards to Carter. Carter's there, and he helps clear the puck. Good job by Carter to help get the puck out of the defensive zone of the Rebels. Eagles come right back in hot, though. Top of the circle, they drop it at the point. In the center of the point. Now to the right at the dot. Shot. Deflected all over the place. Then comes right to the left winger who puts it home. So the Eagles tie it up at 3:50 on a power play goal following the tripping penalty against Merriman. They set up that perimeter really well and pass it around the puck so quickly. And then when they pinch into the dot, it opens up the far side winger, and he just put it home with an open net, essentially. Face-off won by the Eagles. They bring it right back. Shot, saved by Cyberlick. Oh, man, now we're going to get a slashing penalty. So, who's going? Nigaman? So Ryan Nigaman with a slash right off the face-off. So now we're going to have another power play for the Eagles with 3:43 left. Timeout, Eagles. So the Eagles are going to strategize here to try to take the lead with 3:43 left. Two big penalties against the Rebels here. Trying to hold things tight. They had the 2-1 lead. 2 goals by Austin Gasper this game. Incredible goaltender play by Noah Cyberlick. 44 shots Noah has faced so far. Has saved 42 of them. Rebels have 14 shots on goal. The Eagles break from their huddle, their timeout. So Rebels going to have to step up the game here, playing on the PK for 2 minutes. Cyberlick collecting himself, getting his gear back on at the bench. Slowing down the pace a little bit. Smart play by Cyberlick. Face off to his left. And the Eagles get it. They're going to wrap it around. No, still skating from the dot on the right side. That 91 carries the puck a lot. They're trying to get it back to him. He pushes it to the center. Here we go again. Same play, broken up by the Rebels this time. Jaden takes a hit at the end of that. Eagles again, trying to get their perimeter set up. At the point, nope. Left side goes cross ice, top of the circle, broken up by Henry. Puck in front, loose once, twice. Cyberlick trying to get it. Still loose puck. Still loose. Now Cyberlick jumps on top. Cyberlick looking like a lumberjack log roll there, all over the place in front of the net, blocking it how many times, I don't know. And then the puck just stood there, and Noah couldn't flop forward to put his chest on it. But good job by the defenders to try to protect the puck a little bit to allow him to do that. So 41 seconds went off the clock. Face off to Noah's right. Goes to Snyder. He tries to clear it around, but it doesn't have enough oomph to clear the zone. Eagles passing it at the blue line. Now here they go in the circle on the left. Good job by Snyder to collect it. Pushes it back the other way. Hall's there. Can Hall get there in time? Yes, he clears the zone. And the linesman takes a hit. He's in the way again. Snyder pushes the puck over to Jaden with a pass behind the net. Henry's out there also with Hall. Eagles clear from the boards. They center the pass and shot and score. So now the Eagles are up 3-2. That happened quickly. So at even strength, the teams are pretty even, it seems, this game. But when we go down a man, we've let up two power play goals. All right, Rebels down 3-2. Bryant on the forecheck. Rebels won the initial face-off. Now the Eagles are carrying it back and forth. Jones has it now at center ice. Jones dumps it in. Gasper's giving it chase. Gasper has it. Gasper gets it. Gasper has control of the puck. Centers to Bryant. Bryant shoots it wide right. Eagles clear the zone. 2 minutes left in the game. Eagles take a shot just inside the blue line, blocked by Nigaman. Puck comes around the other side. Eagles collect it. They dump it down deep. Gasper's there to catch it. Now Cook. Cook in front to Nigaman. Now Gasper catches the puck. He's going to bring it up left side. He's got Bryant on his right. 3-on-3 Rebels, Eagles. Oh, man! Gasper takes a huge hit, but he pops back up. I think he felt it, but Austin is always quick to get back up. That's going to give the Rebels a power play now. No? Yes. It's going to be a penalty. So somebody from the Eagles is going to the box. Number 17. Hit on Gasper. So now the Rebels get the power play to try to tie things up with 1:33 left. So the Rebels will be on a man advantage for the rest of the game. Henry's going to be out there at center. Up. Rebels are going to call a timeout. I think Coach AJ is probably saying, do we want to pull the goalie with 1:33 with the face-off deep in the end and have a two-man advantage? But I'm not the coach, nor should I be. But they'll probably talk it over. So the Rebels will be up with a man advantage for the rest of the game unless they can convert on the power play. So it looks like you're going to have the line of Hall, Henry, Roberts out there. No, I take that back. Well, let me see how they break, and then I'll let you know. 1:33 left in the game. 2-minute penalty for the big hit on Gasper. Blindsided hit. Hopefully Austin's okay. He skated off under his own power. So the face-off will be deep into the Eagles' defensive zone, Rebels' offensive zone. So you've got Tice Parent out there on left wing, with Crosby Henry at center and Caden Hall at right wing. Henry wins the faceoff, pushes it into the corner. It gets cleared all the way out. Nigaman's giving it chase now. 1:25 left in the game. Nigaman collects it behind his own goal, puts on the brakes, goes back where he came from, sends it up to Tice, but a little bit outside of his reach. Henry now gets tripped. How's that not a call? Gee whiz. They give them two. Oh, Caden Hall has it. Nice footwork up by Hall to the stick. Can't get control of it. Oh, man, he takes a big lunge. Gets spun around. Noah skates off. So Rebels put another skater on there. Glove save, 52 seconds left. Big miscall by the refs on the trip on Henry. After giving 2 power plays to the Eagles, they don't give the home team that advantage. All right, we got the same players out there. Gasper is out there now also, so he's feeling better. At the blue line, Rebels win the face-off. Cook to Nigaman. Nigaman to Gasper. Gasper down low to, or that was Parent to Gasper. Now Hall to the point. Ugh. Puck is going back. Cook's going to get on his horse to try to save it from going in the net. 35 seconds left. Swing and a miss by Cook. Tied up. Puck goes in. Empty net goal by the Eagles. So 27 seconds left.
One more, Gus! One more!
Eagles fans getting a little bit gregarious. Up 2 goals with 27 seconds left, one and another one. It's funny, they were quiet most of the game until the third period. Rebels win the faceoff. Gasper, Jones, Bryant on the forwards. Eagles get it. Good hit by Gasper. Jaden now fighting for the puck, and Jones. It gets dumped in, 12 seconds left. Eagles collect it from behind their net. Snyder holds it up, keeps it in the offensive zone. Jones there, 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. All right. Well, not a good game for the Rebels, I have to say. I mean, they got for being outshot 48-14 and losing 4-2. Great play by Noah Cyberlick in goal for the Rebels. Austin Gasper with 2 big goals. And we just kind of let it go on 2 power play goals in the third period. But overall, good game for the Rebels, probably their best game against the Northern Colorado Eagles. And so we'll have to regroup, and we'll catch you again tomorrow from Denver. So thanks again for watching. Go Rebels.